Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Monday, the first Monday of February. I'm CJ LeMaster, your lead investigative reporter and your host for the WLBT Plus Digital News Desk update on this February 2nd. Hope you're having a good start to your work week thus far. And listen, we are hoping for warmer temperatures and hopefully improved conditions. Right now, still more than 40,000 customers without power in the state of Mississippi from the winter storm that came through almost 2 weeks ago now. So certainly hoping that that situation improves. We have an update on some of those conditions here in just a second. But first, we want to get to some information out of Scott County. 3 people dead after a house fire there. This happened Friday night on Anderson Road just before midnight. Now, the names of those who have died have not been released yet. We don't know the cause of the fire. State Fire Marshal and the Scott County Sheriff's Department are investigating, and we will let you know when we have more information. In Adams County, a restaurant caught fire last night. The firefighters were called to the dairy barn on the Dunley Historic Inn property in Natchez just after 8 p.m. Investigators have not said what caused this fire. At this time, no reports of injuries there. We've reached out to officials, and we'll bring you updates as soon as more information becomes available. 2 more winter-related deaths reported in Mississippi following a weekend before last historic storm. Those deaths reported and confirmed now in Yazoo, Lafayette, and Benton counties, with at least 2 in Panola County. Yesterday, the governor confirmed 2 additional deaths in Panola County, pushing the death toll statewide to 23. The impact is widespread. More than 660 requests for assistance have been submitted from 41 counties. It's half of the state's counties, as the state rushes personnel and resources to hardest hit areas. 2 workers were injured while restoring power in Alcorn County after last week's storm. Governor Tate Reeves initially said the injuries involved linemen, but the CEO of the Alcorn County Electric Power Association says only one of the injured workers is a lineman, and that worker is from a Florida-based agency. The second injured worker is an ACE employee. The injuries occurred in separate incidents, one Monday, another on Thursday. One worker suffered a broken arm, the other a broken leg. The ACE CEO says one worker required surgery. Good news here, both are expected to recover. Panola County residents are still without power this afternoon. It's after 12 now. It's almost a little after 1. Emergency Operations Manager Daniel Cole says 3 deaths have been linked to delayed emergency responses, icy, impassable roads, slowing ambulances and fire crews as resources were stretched dangerously thin. At the height of the storm, Panola County had just 4 ambulances available. Well, you add in a gas shortage, and keeping emergency vehicles on the road became an even greater challenge. Fire officials are warning families about the dangers of heating their homes improperly. This information coming from the Pearl Fire Department. They say the way you heat your home can be the difference between staying warm and risking a fire. Battalion Chief James Bird says space heaters are one of the biggest fire risks during extreme cold. He warns placing heaters too close to furniture, leaving them unattended, using extension cords or power strips, or even setting them on uneven surfaces can quickly become dangerous. He is urging homeowners to use only UL-listed heaters with automatic shut-off sensors and to follow safety guidelines every time they use them.
Keep it 3 feet away from any objects. Like I said, chairs, laundry, anything. Keep it out of the doorways, out of the way of traffic, so pets or children don't knock it over. So you want to keep it out of the way, keep it away from objects, and keep it on a flat level surface.
Following these tips can help keep your family safe this winter. Well, this month marked the start of Black History Month, and many across the metro have already begun celebrating. On Sunday, which was the first day of the month, members of the community kicked off for the first ever Afrobeats and Arts Expo, hosted by the Jackson alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. The event took place at the Jackson Medical Mall. The expo highlighted local artists, minority-owned businesses, and young performers. Organizers say events like this are especially important for youth, helping them connect with and remember their history.
So for young our youth, African Americans, to be able to come out, and all cultures to be able to come out and see what we have represented today means a lot. Again, we have it in various forms so that they can just see it's not just about rap. It's not just about music itself, but art can be represented in so many ways, through writing, through clothing, through jewelry, in many ways that it's represented here today.
Now, this wasn't just an arts showcase. The event also featured community resource booths focused on human trafficking awareness, legislative action, and HIV testing. Organizers say they hope to make this an annual event for years to come. A couple of you saying hi as we have a number of you tuning in to watch on air and on our Facebook live stream and also YouTube, as well as our OTT platform. Britt saying good afternoon. Britt, I hope you're doing well and happy Monday. Good start to your work week, I hope. And that's it. Everybody's relatively quiet today. We appreciate you joining us for this edition of the WLBT Plus Digital News Desk Update on your Monday, February 2nd. Again, I'm CJ LeMaster, your lead investigative reporter and your host for WLBT Plus, this afternoon update each and every weekday. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow.